Hey guys, what's going on? Today I have for you a small, it's called neck knife testing series, and the knife in question today are called Steel Mini Pendleton. Then we have a Paklite skinner. We have Esee Izula. We have a Bark River Bravo 1, Bravo Necro 2. We have Condor Widnfang, the smallest one. We have a customized but still Becker BK11, Becker necker. And we have my own, just for my own curiosity, my own custom knife in the same category, small little knife, possible neck knife. Let's start whatever with bottoning. We have called Steel Mini Pendleton, around $32 mark, just under 3 inches length. VG1 steel. I was very happy with this one when I was testing it, but this time I want to test it head to head with the other knives. So let's see, 2x3, wet 2x3, smacking on the tip really hard. This is the same stuff what I bended my Bravo necker 2 yesterday. Goes through decently, you know, within the reason of being a small thin knife. Considering how nasty this wood is, how many nuts and stuff in it, you know, it's not easy, but it goes through it. Right through the big old nut here. I don't want to break the knife. It's still good, no chips, no nothing. I expected, because this is, I'm very happy with the VG1 steel, the rust resistance and the edge holding is really good knife. Small little one, cradle handle, good grip. I like this knife a lot. Now let's go for a Paklite skinner. 420 HC. This knife really nice. It doesn't have a handles, and I don't think you can buy. You cannot buy one. I did made custom ones before. It was really gorgeous in the hand with the custom handles. But a good looking knife, even with just the skeletonized handle, without the handles. 420 HC. It's no miracle steel, but it's pretty decent. Let's see on some buttoning. Try to use goes through decently. That was the thinner piece. Let's see if it can handle the whole 2x3. Goes through nice. It is a little thicker on the spine than the cold steel. Just a little bit thicker, so maybe that's the reason. Nice hollow grind, crazy sharp, little recurve, you know, it's meant to be a skinner. So not bad. Let's see, a lot of you guys know that and have them. Esee Izula. This should be a piece of cake since it's nice, really good quality built knife with a thick spine. Yeah, big old bend in the wood. This stuff is even nastier than the wood you would find in the wood. You can see how nasty that is. Big old bend. But it's gonna handle the small stuff really nice and easy, effortless to make a tinder and stuff like that. I tested this one yesterday. It did very well, except I got a little unlucky with some bad stuff in the wood that did dent it. It folded the edge. That's super fine, full height convex. But I still like this knife. It's still my favorite of these small knives from what I have. And again, some really nasty nut in it. I don't want to go through it. These knives, they can handle it, you know. You are risking a chip or bent, not even chip, more likely bent. You will fold the edge. But you know, if you really have to, they can handle it. So let's see the smallest one. I forgot to say, Izula is about $45 for a knife. You can add another 15 for scales. Bark River is 75 without the scales. If you want the original scales, they are I think about from 45 up, depends on the material. Now the small one, let's see if the Condor, I think this is like $17 Condor, can definitely take care of the tinder. Small wood for the fire. I really doubt that it will go through some big pieces of wood. It definitely wouldn't go through the 2x3, just because of the fact that you can see this is only about maybe 2¼ inch blade. This just will not go through it. That's too much. This is a 2¼ inch blade. So very small, very light. 1075 steel. Bark River is 02, I think, if I remember right. The 1095 high carbon. And Bark River is 3¼ Izula is just under 3 inches, 2¾ Buckskin is 2¾ Let's see our customized Becker necker. Let's see how it will do with the 2x3. Should handle it. It's not a small knife. Nice full flat ground. Goes right through. Nice. It's nice piece without any nasty nuts in it. So splits nice. That full flat grind really works. It's decent thickness. And of course, yeah, there is a nut here. Let's blast through it. There is another one on the bottom, but as you saw before, I don't need to go crazy with stuff like this. And this doesn't go just for the testing, even in the real life, especially in the real situation. You don't have to break your knife to do stuff like this. You can see little improvising will do just fine. So that was really decent splitting of the Becker necker. Let's see my custom. Let's start on the smaller piece. This is pretty small blade. It's only just under 2¾ of an inch. This is more of almost like a convex candy grind. Very sharp. 1055 steel from Cold Steel. This one was Kukri Macheri. 3mm thick. Splits very nice actually. I even went to a nut, but but it won't handle the big one. None of these knives would probably handle this big walnut. They would probably all bend or something through it, on it. So there was a splitting. I gotta say, Izula is probably the best on the splitter. And also the back Paklite, very good. It went really nice. Then I think Becker Bravo. Now let's see some regular cutting. I have a piece of dry limb here. Let's see how they cut. Goes nice. No deep cuts with this. Let me see if I put really some force into it. It bounces off. But the stuff bites in pretty good. Bites in pretty good because of my not so high grind, but it's a very strong edge. Becker, really good. And this is I convex this edge. This slice is like nothing. Really good color. It's a pleasure to work with. Takes really big chunks. Condor, this one isn't that sharp. Can't expect really miracle from it. Also the small edge. But for how small it is and how cheap, it's actually not that bad. But this one really is gonna fall short in all tasks compared to all these other ones. It's really small, really little knife. My favorite Bravo 2. The best, by far. From this category, this will be. I played with these knives. I know these knives. I know how they perform. This one is by far best slicer. The regular cutting, it just none of those edges can slice through material like this one does. It's ridiculous. Izula, the full flat grind, coating on it, pretty coarse coating, and a little convexed. Originally it was V edge. I convexed it as I go, long time ago. Still good cutter. Esee is a great company. It's a good knife, comfortable in hand. Not as good, not as nice as a cold steel or Bark River, but cuts really nice.
You coming to the office now? You coming today or tomorrow?
Cuts really nice. Let's see.
You coming today or coming tomorrow?
Skeletonized handle. Not so nice, doesn't fill up the hand so well. This really isn't a knife for really hard work, just because of the fact of skeletonized handles. It bothers your hand. But for the price, you cannot really expect so much. Too much to ask for a really good handle on this. But it's nice, bites in deep with the hollow grind. Takes nice bites, works really well. We'll do nice feather sticks. And let's see the cold steel. Again, the full flat grind with really sharp VG1 edge. Bites deep into the material. Great slicer. Great slicer. Awesome knife, really good knife. Let's see if they can cut through this stuff. Right through. This is dry wood. Went right through it. Let's see. Nice. Izula might have a little problem because of the coating. and the thicker stack. Yeah, it went a little harder. I have a feeling this one will be a piece of cake. It should. Thinner, nice and smooth. Just like there was nothing. Now let's leave the small Condor for last because it's gonna be probably the toughest one. Becker necker. Piece of cake, really nice. Slices right through. Mine. I didn't know, this is the first time I'm outside with this one, so it shifted on me. It went through eventually. Pretty decent. And let's see if the little Condor can do it. Let's give him a little thinner area. Nice. It did get through. It did get through it. Another thing what I wanna see, for me I think it's a very important part of the knife, if it can throw a spark on the ferro rod. Cold Steel Mini Pendleton, nice. Shaves of really nice pieces, that's good. Paklite skin. Okay, you can manage. Here on the part of without the jimping, without the notches, you can throw a spark with that part. So that's decent. That's good. Esee Izula. Esee is a little tricky with their coating, and I don't think. Yeah, not a chance. It's just the coating grounds off the edge too much, and there is no chance of getting a spark out of it. This one you saw yesterday throws in nice sparks. Perfect, great knife. Condor doesn't look good. Okay, actually. That coating makes the edge too bad. This one is customized. I don't know how well it would work with the original coating. Probably not too good. My version. Oh, I can go here. Yeah, my jimping is just right for this little rod, so that is good. And the custom, I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, so that's good. That's good to know. So I gotta say my favorite of this series, definitely Bravo Necker 2, and right behind it is the Cold Steel Mini Pendleton. It's a great knife, and especially for the money, for $35, it's a good buy. Highly recommend it. Then I would go probably Becker Necker, Izula, Skinner, Paklite Skinner, and the little Condor. Pretty much all of these comes with a decent sheet. Paklite is just the nylon. Condor has a Kydex, that's good. Becker Necker has a Kydex also, not this one, but it has a Kydex. Nice Securec sheet for the Cold Steel. My custom is my own. Izula has the plastic molded. So they're all really good values, you know. Bark River is the most expensive one, but in my eyes also the best one. Izula is the second most expensive. Then what? Becker Necker, Cold Steel. But overall, you know what, I really like all of these knives. You know, this is just a little experiment on my side. I wanted to see how good are those little neck knives from Condor. Buck, very cheap, but still, it's a good knife, you know, you won't go wrong with it. And I recommend them, any one of these. I don't think you would regret it. They are good knives, you know, for what they are made for the small task. And you can see they handle even some decent splitting. Good stuff. Definitely, at least in my opinion, big knife and a small knife combination. That's all you need. That's the best way to go, I think, in my opinion. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.